4. Not too far away, on an abandoned woods road not even old Clay Brassey would have remembered, a deer was foraging tender shoots at the edge of Presteel Marsh. Her neck happened to be stretched across the Motton town line, and when the dome dropped, her head tumbled off. It was severed so neatly that the deed might have been done with a guillotine blade. 5. We have toured the sock shape that is Chester's Mill and arrived back at Route 119. And, thanks to the magic of narration, not an instant has passed since the 60-ish fellow from the Toyota slammed face-first into something invisible, but very hard, and broke his nose. He's sitting up and staring at Dale Barbara in utter bewilderment. A seagull, probably on its daily commute from the tasty buffet at the Motton Town dump to the only slightly less tasty one at the Chester's Mill landfill, drops like a stone and thumps down not 3 feet from the 60-ish fellow's Sea Dog's baseball cap, which he picks up, brushes off, and puts back on. Both men look up at where the bird came from and see one more incomprehensible thing in a day that will turn out to be full of them. 6. Barbie's first thought was that he was looking at an after-image from the exploding plane. The way you sometimes see a big blue floating dot after someone triggers a flash camera close to your face. Only this wasn't a dot, it wasn't blue, and instead of floating along when he looked in a different direction, in this case at his new acquaintance, the smudge hanging in the air stayed exactly where it was. Sea Dogs was looking up and rubbing his eyes. He seemed to have forgotten about his broken nose, swelling lips, and bleeding forehead. He got to his feet, almost losing his balance because he was craning his neck so severely. "What's that?" he said. "What the hell is that, mister?" A big black smear, candle flame shaped, if you really used your imagination, discolored the blue sky. "Is it a cloud?" Sea Dogs asked. His doubtful tone suggested he already knew it wasn't. Barbie said, "I think..." He really didn't want to hear himself say this. "I think it's where the plane hit." "Say what?" Sea Dogs asked, but before Barbie could reply, a good-sized grackle swooped 50 feet overhead. It struck nothing they could see at any rate, and dropped not far from the gull. Sea Dogs said,